What a shame. If you were mine, you would not get the same. If you were mine, you would top everything. Suicide in the drop, switching lanes in a thing. So fire, baby, no propane. Got good pussy, girl, can I be framed? Keep it 100, girl, I ain't no saint. But he don't.
Hey glitter babes, it's your girl Alicia and I am back with another story time. It is New Year's Eve, y'all. I am home alone doing a little bit of cleaning. Well, I just got done. After I get done with this story time, I'm gonna do a little bit of self-care. I went to Target and went crazy today. That's neither here nor there though. That's not why we're here, but yeah. But yeah, I'm about to give y'all a little short story time about the time that I used to be a bartender at this booty club back where I was from. This is, well, first before I get into the story, you guys be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, please. You guys, I know I'm always asking y'all to like my stories and subscribe when I first come on, so I do that so I won't forget, because if I don't do it in the beginning, I will forget to tell y'all to like, comment, and subscribe. But you know, I guess you guys do want to look at the story to see if you like it. But if y'all like my stories, can y'all please press the like button, the thumbs up, please, because it'll push my stories out so other people around the world can look at my stories. I really appreciate that. It's free, y'all. Y'all don't have to pay nothing to do it. It's free. Help your girl out. But anyway, yeah, so let's get to the story. I don't know what I'm gonna title the story yet, but I just thought of this story today and I say, you know what, I'll tell that story. I have not told a story. I have not did a story time in a few weeks, and I'm very sorry. The holidays has had me very busy. I'm so sorry. I apologize. But we back to it. It is New Year's Eve, y'all, and it's time to get back on track. Yes, ma'am. So anyways, okay, this story time happened a few years ago, maybe around 2016-ish, 2016, 2017. I think it was 2016, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I started working at this booty club back in my hometown. Let's see, I don't want to say the real name of it, but I am gonna give it a name. Maybe, I mean, it don't really need a name, but I guess it don't really need a name, for real. But this is about the time that I got in a fight up there with a chick who was hired to be a manager, but the bitch took it too far. I don't know who the fuck, why the fuck, but honey, the wrong one. Anyway, so yeah, boom. One particular night, I had been working here. Let me see, I think it was 2016, y'all. I started there in like maybe February. I started there in January, February-ish, in 2016. I worked there for about 7 or 8 months. So around maybe the 4th month, this girl was hired. Okay, she was hired. I think she was messing around. Her and the boss had something going on, so he hired her as management, to manage the bar, the girls, everything. So okay, boom. So this one particular night, we are really I'm talking about everybody was in there. Like, it was a lot of people in there. We are like crowded, very crowded. So I want to say I was behind the bar by myself that particular night. No problem. All the money come to me. It was no problem. I was able to handle myself around about this time. So okay, boom, I'm back behind the bar. She brings her skinny ass in there, trying to be the boss. You know how when people get that you know, get that title and that title go to their head. I think that was the case. That was this case. It was a case of that, you know, she got the title and, you know, it kind of went to her head and I had to knock it out of her head this night. But yeah, so okay, boom, she came in, she brought her ass in, and mind you, nobody really liked the bitch because the bitch always had an attitude. She never smiled. She ain't never try and even make friends with a bitch. Like, she never ever tried to even get along with nobody. Like, she always had an attitude, always rolling her eyes, nose tooted up. Like, she was one of them type bitches. So okay, boom. So she comes in one particular night, and like I said, we was slammed. I was in there by myself. Usually when I'm in there by myself, I have like the bouncers and everything, they'll help me out. It's like if I run out of liquor, if I ran out of liquor, they would run to the back and grab the liquor for me, because we didn't really have too many bus boys. Or I also I did a story time on I dated a crackhead. He, at the time, he was always hanging out up there. You know what, he would go and help me out sometimes, go back there, run back. Like I said, bouncers, him, anybody that you know was there at the time with me when I needed help, if I needed help, you know what I'm saying. Or if nobody was there to help me at the time, if everybody was busy, I would have to just leave the bar and run back there and get another bottle myself. Okay, boom. So this particular night, this bitch come in, and she come in looking at stuff in the way. Okay, that's number one. Looking at stuff in the way, was not trying to help. So I asked her, like, she came in yapping. She came in yapping, just talking shit about everything. Why is this here? Why is this there? Why didn't you do this? And why didn't you do that? So, you know, if you know me, it really does take a lot to, now I get aggravated really quick, but as far as to get me mad and upset to the point to where I want to fight you, it takes a whole lot, especially nowadays. It takes a whole lot to get me upset. Okay, so you know, I'm just ignoring her. I'm answering her every now and again, but I'm working all at the same time. So at this particular time, I think I ran out of Hennessy, and I asked her, I asked this bitch to go back there. I was like, can you go back and get me a bottle of Hennessy, because I just ran out, you know, if you don't mind or whatever. Why I asked her that? Because my dog said what I look like. I was hired here for management, not to run for you. I'm not a bus boy or a bus girl. You better go back there and get it yourself, or find somebody to go back there, somebody else to go back there and get it for you. And now, mind you, I had like a little, my homeboys was in there. I had a few of them in there that came, they was regulars, and they heard her. Like, everybody was like kind of like blown, because nobody expected that to come out of her mouth. So when they heard her say that, now mind you, yeah, it's the club is clubbing, music playing, DJ DJing, people talking, laughing, dancing, all of that. But they happen to, you know, we have to talk loud in the club, so they happen to be paying attention, and they happen to hear her. So everybody looked like, oh. So, you know, hey, she said what she said. I brushed that shit off. I was like, that's real. That's real. So, she was still. Now, after that, after you had an hour, that was it. I was taking the whole nagging thing. I was doing that. You know, I was doing that at first. But now you done got slick out the mouth. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't even have to. It wasn't even necessary. You know what I'm saying? All you had to do was say nah, or no, or nah, that's not, like, you could have said it nicer than what you said it. Or you could have did the right thing and went and got the shit. So anyway, the whole still nagging, this, that, and that, and this. So at this time, I'm like, look, I don't know if he told you to come, I'm gonna have to bleep that out. I don't know if boss man told you to come or what, but he need to tell you to go back there with him, or like, I don't know what he need to tell you to do, but I'm gonna need you to go and get out my face at this time. Like, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and do that. So she was like, I ain't going nowhere. I'm like, I was hired to do a job, and I'm finna do my job. I'm doing my job. So mind you, I had a lot going on. I'm at this time, this hoe still talking. Still talking. Like, she's still talking, still nagging. I'm trying to do my job. I'm ignoring her. And you know, she kind of like getting hot, upset that I'm ignoring her, basically saying that I'm disrespecting her. So she goes back there and tells boss man that I'm not listening to her, I'm disrespecting her, I'm ignoring her, and all this type shit. I'm sorry, y'all. Throat dried in a bit, and I'm drinking water. I don't know what y'all got going on, what kind of festivities y'all got going on this good old New Year's Eve, but I'm not even drinking tonight, y'all. I'm not even drinking tonight. I don't know. I got so tore up last Wednesday when I went out, y'all. I don't even want to see no alcohol. But you know what? I did say I was gonna, and I don't even have it in the freezer. So when I'm done with this story time, I think I'm gonna go and put me a bottle of champagne in the freezer, and I might pop me a little bottle of champagne after, you know, once it hit the clock strike 12. But anyways, so okay, boom, back to the story. So she goes to the back and tell boss man that I'm disrespecting her. I'm not I am not minding her as authority. So he calls me to the back. He has somebody spot me. I don't know who it was. I cannot remember who he had to spot me, but he had somebody to go behind the bars to spot me and called me to the back. So he calls me to the back. She telling him, you know, I'm not minding her as authority. Like, I'm not treating her like she's my boss. I'm disrespecting her. I'm ignoring her. All of this kind of shit, y'all. All of this kind of shit. So, you know, I'm sitting there, I'm letting her talk. So I'm looking at him like, bruh, like, you done hired this bitch, like, for real? Like you done hired, y'all, my camera keep cutting off. I don't know why. I don't know if it's a setting or what, but I'm gonna have to look into it once I'm done with this story. But anyway, yeah, so I'm looking at him. So I'm like, look, I asked her to I ran out of Hennessy. I asked her to come back here and get me a bottle. She told me she's not my runner, she's my boss, and what does she look like coming back here grabbing a bottle of Hennessy for me? So from then on, I ignored everything else that she said, because all she been doing is behind the bar, nagging, like saying this and saying she has.
Bitches, don't ask me to take no picture. Don't ask me to do a motherfucking thing. I don't fuck with you bitches. Don't invite me to shit, bitch. I'll never come.
All she's been doing is hindering. So one thing about it, boss or no boss, honey, boss man, you got to get out my face. I'm gonna tell you that now. So the whole with the talking shit, like, girl, fuck you, da, 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 da. I don't have to do anything. He hired me to do this, and if I tell you to do this, you're gonna do it. And da, 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 da. I'm talking about she just went to gapping. Y'all, before I knew it, now mind you, before I even tell y'all that, mind you, I am 5'7". I'm 5'7". She was about maybe 5'5", 5'4". Okay, I want to say she had on some heels, and she was real petite. She was a petite girl, brown skin, real pretty girl. But she was very petite. I was not as healthy as I am now, but I still had a little bit of thickness to me. But you know, I'm telling her, I'm like, girl, I'm telling you, bruh, you already tried me in front of customers. That was, for you to be a manager, that was very unprofessional, and you better be glad I ain't going your shit. That's all I'm gonna say. So when I said that, she was like, going my shit? Hey, you ain't gonna go in who shit? You finna go in. As soon as she said that, I was like, hold yours. I said, keep talking, like I'm pointing like on her forehead. So as I'm pointing on her forehead, I'm telling her, yo shit, bitch. That's who shit I'm talking about. So I did that a few more times, and bitch, she slapped my motherfucking hand, and bitch, I boop boop. I beat a bitch, tried to knock her motherfucking head off, and she ended up falling. And boss man like, y'all get him, like y'all get that motherfucking ass. I'm talking about, we told that motherfucker. I was goddamn slanging her from wall to wall. The goddamn office was nothing but a matchbox, y'all. If that, it was probably smaller than a matchbox, y'all. So it's me, her, and him. And it was bouncers at the door. So he like, yo, come in here and get these motherfuckers. Get their ass out my motherfucking office. They done tore my shit up. All I hear him saying is, get their ass out, get their ass out. Now, mind you, I ain't even tell y'all this, bitch. My cousin had done did me a fresh ass, bitch. If I can find the picture, I'ma post that picture. Bitch, she had done did me a fresh ass, layered ass, long ass, bitch. When I tell you it was so motherfucking pretty. Bitch, when I tell you, after that, bitch, that's all that hoe did was pull that motherfucker, snatch that motherfucking hairdo out. Cause when I tell you I beat her ass and stomped her ass as they was pulling me off of her ass. But y'all, I was so hurt about my hair. So hurt. I had to call my cousin and tell her, like, bitch, I just got in a fight, bitch. This hoe done snatched my hair out. Oh, bitch, I'm gonna need another hairdo. Please fit me in, honey. Fit me in. But, y'all, when I tell you, after this fight, okay, I ended up getting fired, okay? Fired, okay? I ended up getting fired. I don't really know if she ended up getting fired because, like I said, she was messing with the boss man, but she was messing with the boss man, so I don't really know. I heard that she got fired too. A few of my homeboys, I want to say, they told me that she ended up getting fired too. So, you know, I love my little job. So I called blowing up boss man phone trying to get my shit back. Cause bitch, I was bitch, I was making dough, and bitch, I didn't want to get my motherfucking job up. So that was fucked up. That was wrong. She was fucking with me. So bitch, I had to let her know she couldn't bully me. So that's messed up. I don't feel like I should have got fired. So he was like, no, y'all shouldn't have been doing all that damn fighting. Y'all done tore up my motherfucking office and So anyways, I done called him. After I called him talking shit, you know what I'm saying, trying to plead my motherfucking case, he was like, I don't know, you just let me think about it for a few days. So I text him. I gave him maybe a few days, and I ended up texting him this long ass paragraph like, boss man, that's messed up, you know what I'm saying, you need to let me come back, like it was not my fault, she kept provoking me, you can ask blase squaze da 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 da, you can ask them, she was up there bothering me the whole night, you know what I'm saying, getting flip out the mouth, da da da. So I don't know if he ever asked them or whatever, but he ended up calling me back and telling me to come in. The only way I can get rehired, me and her, the only way we can get rehired is if we come and clean up his office. So we had to come and clean up his whole office. Everything that we messed up, we had to clean that shit up. And when I tell you, baby, we tore that bitch up. You hear me? We tore that motherfucker up. Broke some shelves, broke some bottles. When I tell you, I want to say we broke his little desk that my little friend had them built them up, broke that bitch. I'm talking about tore that motherfucker up. I ain't even gonna lie to you. We tore that bitch up. But yeah, y'all. I ended up getting my job back. I had to go in, me and her had to go in and actually apologize to each other and clean up his office. And after that, we didn't really become friends or anything, but you know, we were cordial. I don't think that she was there, excuse me, y'all. She was not there too much longer after that. After that, she was there probably maybe a month. Later, she was probably there maybe a month. But other than that, after about a month, it was a wrap. I hadn't seen her no more, and bitch, I wasn't mad. Because, girl, and after that, me and Boss Man got a little bit closer. That was my dog. He's still my dog. And